I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up, Supreme Team? Welcome to the channel. Hey, everybody. I know this is like real short notice to come in, but I wanted to get a video in before I turned in for the evening. So if you can hear the sound of my voice, let me know. Put your city, your state, your country, your island, wherever you are from, into the chat. And welcome. Let's see. I catch you late night. Hey, everyone. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, lies and more lies. Come on in, y'all. Welcome to the chat. We got some tea to talk about, child. Whew. It's been a hot day. My face feels swollen because it's so hot out. Oh, my goodness. What's up, Huntsville? Nice to have you, Huntsville, child. Come on in, come on in. What's up, Mildred? Nice to have you as well. Baby Peaches, come on in. What's up, San Bruno? Nice to have you, Pennsylvania. Nice to have you, Chi-Town. What's up? What's up? Not tea on a Friday night, child. Tea on a Friday night. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, Michigan? Nice to have you. Let's see, who else we got? Vegas, Brooklyn, Philadelphia. Yeah, we got a couple of topics to discuss, y'all. So come on in here, bring your on in here, okay? What is up, what is up, what is up? Listen. I have some things to say, but trying to keep it cute. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep it cute. Have y'all been paying attention to my community wall? If you've been paying attention to my community wall, hopefully you have been, because I've been posting a whole bunch of tea back there for all the people who need their soul fed. So I'm hoping that you guys are paying attention to that. Okay. We got some tea on these two right here, Mr. and Mrs. Clownbug. So stick around for that. Along with some other stuff, child. Hold on. Hold on. I'm playing the wrong thing. Okay, come on in, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome to DYANAROZAY Late Night Tea and Show. Please and thank you. Good evening, good evening. So we're going to talk about a few things that's in the news. What else? Let me get my stories up first. Let's see. Okay. So listen, y'all, I just want to say this first. I want to get something off my chest. What's up, Lady D Keys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know if y'all have been here since the beginning of me being a YouTuber. My anniversary happened. Yeah, I've been watching. Cool. My anniversary for YouTube, I think, was maybe Wednesday. But what I wanted to say is this, because I know how easy it is to get caught up in some bullshit. Okay. Hey, hey, hey. Well, I'm not sure if she's on the show. Let's wait. Let's wait. But this is what I want to say. Before we get into anything else. If y'all have been with me from the beginning on YouTube, y'all know that I did a whole bunch of reviews, and my channel seemed to hit when I was talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like, people started following me. And I was the first and only, I must say this, I was the first and only, mainly because I was green and didn't know any better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just doing what I would normally do. I was being myself. This is just who I am as a person. But when I was doing my reviews and stuff, I really took a liking to Melody and I started promoting her stuff. She didn't ask me to. It was all just something I wanted to do. Nobody was doing that. And I realize why now, because that's the type of shit people get paid to do. People get paid to promote, but I was doing it for free. I was just like, oh my gosh, she got this business and whatever the case may be, because I really thought, I just liked her story. Let me put it that way. I liked her story, and I thought I wanted to see her achieve whatever it was she was trying to achieve in her dreams, right? And then I got attacked by some subscribers who, with the help of some YouTubers, who were trying to take my channel down. And that has been pretty consistent for the last 3 years. And so what I've done is just tried to back off of everything, because I truly don't want to be, whatever this bullshit sector is, I don't want to be a part of it. I just want to be able to come on and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I appreciate y'all. My channel is my channel. I say what I want. I review what I want. I'm not here to follow the leader. Nobody's my boss. I've never got a memo to be a part of any group of any individuals on this platform. And I'm gonna leave it there for now, because I know that there's a whole lot of bullshit that happens behind the scenes. You can tell. You get these really ridiculous messages. People start saying dumb shit in your chat or making comments, and then everybody unfollows. And this is what happens when a bitch who can't stand on their own 2 feet, okay? This is the stuff they do to start pulling followers that really everybody has to their channel. So I know there is a big bread box bitch backhoe that is doing a whole lot, okay? And they won't show me their face or tell me what's going on personally. They'll just do it through their subscribers. Child. So at this point, I just want you to know I'm totally okay with it, because the people that stick with me, that follow me, they are free thinkers, okay? They realize that this shit is entertainment, that they're supposed to go around and listen to as many people as they possibly can. All that I need to be your leader, Mork and Mindy bullshit, they're not with it, okay? So I got the true blues who get that. And that's fine with me. You feel me? What's up, Clone in the house? Clone is my sister. We got same mama, same daddy, child. What's up, Lady D Keys? Please say hello to them in the chat. They are here to make sure you guys have a good time. Yeah, no nanu over here. I don't give 2 hugs. Okay, whoever isn't supposed to be here ain't supposed to be here. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful every time. Every time a follow the leader ass bitch takes a hike, okay? That is my true blue feelings, okay? Anywho, now with that, Nanu was your jam. Yeah. With that being said, let's get to the tea. Thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate it. Hit the like button, share the video, all the things. Okay, and let's get to the first story on deck. And that is this loser right here, okay, by the name of Shannon Sharpe. Now check out what trouble this man has gotten himself into. The other day, I had talked to y'all and said that there was a payout. I had assumed there was a payout. Shannon showed up in court, him and his team, and the plaintiff wasn't there. The plaintiff or her lawyer, who is Tony Busby, he has a name now, everybody knows him. Tony Busby was not in the courtroom, and the news reported out that there was a problem. Like, why did Shannon's team think they were supposed to be in court, and the actual plaintiff and the defense, or excuse me, and the plaintiff and the victim wasn't there? Then it came out that there was a deal that was made. It was dismissed with prejudice. And even though Shannon had already offered Gabby, the OnlyFans model, $10 million, it is being reported that she got paid way more than that. There are some people who are saying about 15 million. There are people who are saying it was actually closer to 25, possibly 27 million. Now, here's the biggie. There was a videotape that Shannon made with Gabby that was, I guess, a big point of contention. Shannon was like, I'm going to show it myself kind of shit. But he didn't want that video shown, especially after everything that came out in the P. Diddy trial. He did not want that video shown, which is why he gave her a settlement. The only problem with Shannon right now is he has another lawsuit on his head for the very same charges. And the judge in that case, in the case that's still pending, has made an order that Shannon is not allowed to destroy the video that he has with Gabby. He has to keep it. It must remain intact in case it is needed for the current trial, for the pending trial. So this is a problem because I know that that man wanted that video to go away. And unfortunately for him, the judge said no. The judge in the pending case said, we need you to keep that video intact. So, oops, damn. Okay, imagine paying 27 million and thinking that you done saved your life. And no, turns out he has not. So that's an unfortunate shame, ain't it? Okay, the judge ordered Shannon Sharpe not to destroy the X tape that was a part of the $50 million grape lawsuit that he just settled. Sharpe actually settled a massive lawsuit with OnlyFans accuser. Y'all know her, Gabby. And Gabby actually made a public post resigning. She retired from OnlyFans, okay? Actually made a public post retiring from OnlyFans, thanking all of her clients and saying, this will be the last time y'all see me. It's been fun. So she definitely got paid enough money to never have to deal with any of these people again. And okay? Let's see. Happy Friday. What's up? What's up? What's up? What do y'all got to say? Come through, enjoy my ice cream and listening. Excellent. I got caught up in the rabbit hole. Ciao. I sure do wish that people were just less ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Shannon pissed me off with his antics. I know some Florida chicks that would have smacked him around for less. Okay, if you wanted to get on all fours and walk around with the damn chain on, sir, for sure, somebody would have helped you out for way less. Would have spray painted themselves white, you know what I'm saying? The whole nine, put on a blonde wig, you would have been just fine. Okay. How long has it been since we've attended middle school? Girl. What's up? What's up? What's up? Assalamu alaikum. Lord have mercy. He just can't get out of this one. Yeah, I'm sure that he thought that that was going to be the end of things. It is not. These men have proclivities. It's okay to have a kink, just poor judgment to mess with children. Ain't that the truth? And that dang girl was young. Well, that's the thing. People think of young as being stupid, but these new young, okay, not really even new because this has been around for a minute. They're savvy. They know what they want and they get it, okay? At the end of the day, it's a little bit of embarrassment. It lasts for what? About a day after the check? Nobody gives a shit once that check comes. You can buy yourself out of whatever the situations are, okay? I don't understand why some men don't think some of us women won't give him what he wants for less. I don't know who the some is, but let's listen. I don't know what he was into. We do know what he was into. My bad. We know what he was into. It doesn't matter. He gets what he gets. I bet she did retire. She did. She actually went on live and said, thank you to all of my OnlyFans clients. I appreciate y'all, but this is the last time you'll see me. His old butt should have heeded Monique's advice. He was too busy making fun of Monique. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Lessa Moore said, freak number got him caught up. Child, that freak number was up there at 100. 27 mil. That's what they're saying. A lot of people was like, she didn't get more than 10. No, she actually got way more than 10. They are saying an upwards of possibly at minimum 15, probably 27 though. 27 though. Okay. So it is what it is, child. We shall see what happens next. Let's move on to the next story. Enough of him. Let's talk about somebody else who is old and stupid, since we talk about old and stupid, child. Smokey Robinson, unfortunately for him out there in California, another victim has filed a lawsuit. And actually, they filed a police report. Y'all already know that the DA out there in Los Angeles County, I believe, is actually doing a criminal investigation on Smokey Robinson, trying to figure out what's what, if this man is going to spend his golden years in a courtroom and possibly behind bars. But apparently there's another victim out there who said, listen, I ain't even in it for the money. I'm going right down to the damn police department, throwing my hat in the ring and letting them motherfuckers know, okay, that he did it to me too. So Smokey Robinson and his wife right now have been named in various abuses, including SA, okay? This particular woman, this is the fifth accuser, is also accusing him of a battery, SA battery, and actually came and filed a police report. So we shall see what happens next. I think someone had asked me the other day if there was any movement on Smokey. They are still investigating, okay? They are still investigating. And hold on for a second. Let me get another part of this story for y'all. 1 second. Look at Ray J looking like a drunk child. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Keep talking to me in the chat. So here we go. Fifth woman accusing Smokey Robinson of actual battery has officially come forward and filed a police report. Law enforcement sources tell us that the woman spoke to a deputy last week, Wednesday, at the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department in Malibu. And that this has also become a part of the official criminal investigation, okay? They're basically saying that it's the same exact thing. She is calling herself a doe in the lawsuit, or she ain't having a lawsuit, but the police department is not releasing his name. So that, or it's releasing the current victim's name. So we shall see. This is crazy. And I think Smokey is 86. He's 85. 85 years old. So yeah. Does he have kids? I think he does. I'm not surprised. You're not? I would hope that you would have a child. Anyway, let's see. This reminds us of Rick James. This reminds me of the case Rick James was convicted on. And he went to jail. Rick James was in prison for a minute. Ray J need to stop with his antics. Yeah, he's afraid he's going to jail for sure. All right, listen. Thank you, Lady D Keys. Hit the like button for me, please. And thank you, y'all. Let's get it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Let's get up to Miss Ann Burrell. You guys remember from the Food Network, I had reported that she was found in her shower by her husband, that he said she had come in around 2 a.m. after doing karaoke with friends, and that he didn't see her until the next morning, found her in the shower. A lot of people were trying to figure out if it was accidental, if she had some sort of heart issue or what. And it turns out, you guys, that she took her own life. They said that they had found several pills scattered around the floor. And now the coroner is reporting that it was a mix of pills and that it was done on purpose. So she had taken her own life, which is really unfortunate. A lot of these people on the Food Network, child, these are some of the most depressed people I've ever seen. I don't know why, because food makes me happy as hell. Okay. I felt really bad for her family. Yeah, but it is turned out that she had taken her own life. Oh, and that's unfortunate. Right before I could get down there to her restaurant, which I think, where was her restaurant? Was it in Chicago? I don't even remember. How do you go from karaoke? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, people who were talking about it said that seemed very happy. So I'm not sure what happened when it went down. Right now, the family is not talking. Okay. So yeah, Clone is saying that the restaurant is possibly in Vegas. Poor thing, she suffered from depression in silence. Child. Please, please, please take care of yourselves and your mental health, because that is a lot to carry on your shoulders. Let's talk about Miss Karen Huger from Real Housewives of Potomac, you guys. There is someone who is keeping a count on the number of days it will be until she's released. Depending on whether or not she's going to stay the full sentence, we might see Karen in a little over 3 months, okay? A little over 3 months, Karen will be back home. They will probably have finished filming Real Housewives of Potomac for the season, but I am looking forward to seeing how she's going to handle herself when she returns. But they are saying that she is running the prison, that she's actually, not having as bad of a time as people thought. They can mask the pain when they check on friends. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's just one of the things. Sorry, y'all. Let's move on to the next story. I don't know if anyone has used this app. Has anyone used the T app? It is designed to be a safe place for women to share information about men. Has anyone ever used it? Because if you have, you will be very sad to know that that app has been hacked. Okay, approximately 72,000 images, including 13,000 verification photos, which includes government IDs that has your address, your driver's license number, your ID number. Sometimes I don't know if they have a social security number on there still. All of those things, all of that was broken into. And from what I'm understanding, it was supposed to be considered a big deal. So yes, 72,000 images released on the very app that's supposed to protect women, right? Child, is there any safe places? Boo. She should have been done time. Oh, okay. You're talking about Karen Huger. She should have been done time, in my opinion. Thank God she didn't. Oh, you're referring to driving. Thank God she didn't take herself out or somebody else, huh? That's true. Hopefully she's learned her lesson. Going to jail at 61, 62, that is a hard lesson, baby. I wouldn't be able to do it, okay? I wouldn't be able to do it. Who else do we want to talk about? Let's talk about these two real fast. I don't know if y'all saw the latest promo for Real Housewives of Atlanta that involves Porsha and Shamea. This is where Porsha and Shamea are going to get it settled about whether or not Porsha wanted her on the show. Let me ask y'all real quick before we get started. Is there anyone in the chat who thought that Porsha did not want Shamea on the show? Put a 1 in the chat if that's how you felt. Put a 1 in the chat if that's how you felt, that Porsha didn't want Shamea on the show. And if you thought that Porsha was, she was okay with Shamea being on the show, put a 3. Okay with Shamea, put a 3. Did not want Shamea on the show, put a 1. Okay? Okay, most of y'all are saying 1. Porsha is showing out. Is she? Okay, look, so, all right, hold on. Lady D Key says she thinks Porsha did want her on the show. DG Ross says she did want her on the show. Okay, cool. So listen, Porsha and Shamea is going to get into it, and the promo is everywhere. So just so you're aware, most of you guys in the chat are saying no, though. Most of you in the chat are saying no. So Porsha is going to point blank say to Andy Cohen, did I or did I not want Shamea on the show? As in, have I not come to you and went to bat to bring my friend on the show? And guess what Andy Cohen said? He said number 3, yes, Porsha has come to me because she wanted you on the show. Changed my mind. 1. So Porsha has come to me because she wanted you on the show. Okay, so that's the first thing. Shamea is going to look like a complete and total fool on Sunday night. So bad, in fact, this might be the worst first season that I have ever seen for anybody in the history of reality TV. Shamea is going to get attacked by not only Porsha, but also by Charles Oakley. He's going to lay Shamea out. Shamea don't even have her husband sitting behind her. That is a hot ass mess, child. But anyway, long story short, Shamea is about to get her ass handed to her. I think that this has fractured their friendship. Well, they don't have a friendship anymore. From what I'm understanding, it's over. Another week of her getting dragged? It is. It's going to be another week of her getting dragged. And that's unfortunate because if anything, you want somebody who is that beautiful and have that kind of money in their pocket to have handled themselves better than Shamea handled herself. And she did not handle herself well whatsoever. Okay? What's up, my people? What's up? What's up? What's up? That's probably why it's her last season. I don't think it's her last season. There were rumors out there that she quit the show, took the RHOA out of her bio. She's come out and squashed the rumor. She said, I never had it in my bio. That was not my ministry. I haven't quit anything, okay? I really think she wants to be on the show. I think that whatever was going on between her and Porsha, she wanted to be the head honcho, the head dog. And I don't think it worked out for her that way. What's up, Lulu? Welcome, welcome, welcome. But that's unfortunate. Okay. Let's talk about these two real quick. Mr. and Mrs. Clown. Okay, child. I did a review last week. I told y'all that I thought that Martell had wrote a script and it was so cringy that I didn't know what the I was watching. Like I was really looking like, why would he do this? This is so dumb. We've seen Martell enough on the show where we know when he's giving us a genuine commentary or, whatever he's saying to whoever he's engaging with is genuine, or when he's reading something off. You know what I'm saying? And he has this scene where he's talking about Ariane. He's like, she's a good girl. She's a good mom. She's a good whatever. Anyway, whatever he was saying, because it went in one ear, not the other. It felt very scripted and like it was something that he was being forced to say in order to make whatever right. Maybe to make her feel better about calling her a peasant. Because they did play the entire peasant scene. Okay? When he clears his throat, he's lying. Is that true? You can actually tell when he's lying. So he does this entire scene, this entire put on scene about how it's time to give her a ring. If she continues to act right, I might do it. I'm paying for her to finish her nursing degree, all this other shit. He really put it on thick. That was the first episode of the season. He really put it on thick, only to come in on the second episode and literally dog Ariane so bad that he might as well had just left it alone, okay? I'm telling you, this is actually what he does in this second episode is actually worse than calling her a peasant. So y'all see how they preface this? This is a part of the promo on OWN. How long does it take to move on from a divorce? And that should tell you everything. Okay? So why even make it seem like you got a ring in your pocket or you done went ring shopping when literally in the second episode, the promo says, how long does it take you to get over a divorce that literally happened 5 years ago? 5 years ago, damn it. Okay, he is literally, and this time he actually sounds genuine. He's having a conversation with no other than Destiny, where he actually says exactly that, lies and more lies. He actually says the words, listen, because she said, what's going on? What's the problem? And he said, I'm still trying to get over the marriage, the divorce. And Destiny said, what? She looks at him like, what, bruh? What? What do you mean? It's been 5 years. To which he says, yeah, but I got some things I got to work out. And he basically said that he's keeping Ariane on ice until he can figure things out. And if he still needs more time than that, then Ariane, you got to know, girl, what people have been telling you since the beginning. It is embarrassing to be this stupid in private, but it's really embarrassing to be this stupid in public. Okay? I'm not saying that people don't do stupid shit for relationships, because people do stupid shit for relationships all the time. It's just not as public as this. This has to be one of the most embarrassing scenes, more embarrassing than the peasant, because at least then you had to, you could say, well, he was still married and whatever the thing. Now you have him outright, and this man still is saying he doesn't know you well enough, that he is trigger shy when it goes to moving on. Okay? And I have to say, that is some bullshit. Hey, what's up, Erica? Ariane, you will not have him. Seriously, it takes a long time for a lot of people to completely get over a long-term relationship and marriage. It does. It does take a long time to get over people. I agree. When it's happening, you feel like you're about to die, right? You might even want to, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is, how long are you going to be a clown? Okay? How long? Okay, I literally, when I watched the promo clip, I it's one of those things where you suffer secondhand embarrassment. You are covering your eyes up like, bitch, are you serious? Why did you put on like that then last week, only to turn around and take it all back this week? I just thought that was crazy. Let's see. Martell's just a dumbass, but he was with her while married. He couldn't let her go, so now he's not married, and he's still with her. Child, that's what I'm saying. Now, I don't know what steps one would take, but steps need to be taken, okay? Because again, he can't even blame this on production. This is just you being you. This is just you being you. It's so hot here in the Lou, but the Huntsville streets are they're clowning slaw. They gotta be. And look who she's competing with. She can't compare. Let me tell you something. I don't even have a response. I literally said, this is when there needs to be an intervention. Your mama, your big mama, your everybody needs to get involved, child, and say, listen, girl, I done shook the shit out of you. Now you got to wake up and know that this man has embarrassed you every step of the way. But don't come on. Let me tell you what you don't do. Don't put my picture on the screen while you talk about how it's time that you move on. Because those were his words. Life goes on. I got to move on. I've been looking for a ring. Don't do that shit. And then turn around, not 3 episodes later, but the very next episode, and say he's not ready yet. His actions continue to reiterate why he is in this situation. It does. Mm, 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 mm. Anyway, that's all I had to say. I just wanted to point out that if I don't know if she's ever going to physically be on the show. I don't know how that's going to work, but I do know that she's going to get her ass handed to her. If this is what's playing in the second episode, she's going to get her ass handed to her, and she has nobody else to thank but Martell. Ciao. Anyway, that's it. That's all. It's a short night. I just wanted to come on to let all the haters know I'm still here. To let all the haters know I'm still here. To let all the haters know I don't care what y'all do or what y'all say. Okay? This is my channel. I will do what I want to over here. All right? I ain't never hurt nobody, never done anything to anybody in these YouTube streets, baby. But bitch, bye. Okay? Thank you. I appreciate every single one of you guys for coming over and hanging out. Listen, it wasn't even all that great of tea, but I just wanted to get on to let people know I'm not rolling over for any of y'all. Okay. Thanks for not being a robot. Oh, you betcha, baby. Listen, we got the same mama. We got the same mama. We don't blindly follow anybody. We don't drink the Kool-Aid is what she told us when we were younger. We would get our ass whooped for doing what everybody else did. That was like really a whooping. What happened? Why'd you do that? Because everybody else was doing it. Pop, 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 pop. That was a whooping, child. You better have done the opposite. So yeah, it's ingrained in me. It was what I was taught to do. No blind following. I don't give a who you are. I don't know y'all. So it is what it is. Okay. The whole cast is going to target her. We shall see what happens next. All I'm saying to y'all is in the second episode, the man is going to take everything back that he said in the first. Only this time it was genuine. The first time around, you can tell he was just reading off some shit that she told him to say. In the second episode, he turns it all the way around and says something completely different, okay? And it is what it is, and I'll be watching it. And I'm going to tell you something else. Depending on what happens tomorrow night, I'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate you. You're sweet. Thank you, everybody. All of y'all, hit the like button, share the video, please, and thank you. Okay, follow me on all my platforms at DYANAROZAY. Thank you to my moderators for coming through. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. What else? What else? That's it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.